This is a brand new carbon pickleball paddle, and to test it out, my friend Colton and I are going to attempt 10 levels of epic pickleball trick shots. This is level 1. We gotta hit a pickleball, pop that balloon. Colton, go ahead. This might take a while. That's fine. Just gotta hit the balloon. I didn't mean to get the super durable balloons. So obviously this is not going to pop, so we just got to hit the balloon, that's it. All right, for level 2, I'm going to feed Colton the ball. He's going to hit a third shot drop over the net, right into this bucket. Let's do it. Oh, let's go. Okay, obviously this is going to take a while. If we both don't get all 10 trick shots in 2 hours, this paddle, I'm going to give it away to one of my subscribers that comments on this video. For level 3, we have to hit 5 forehand dinks into this bucket. All right, so for this next shot, I'm gonna hit a ball to Colton. He's gonna slice it, make it go over the net, bounce, and then land back on his side. Let's see how it goes. All right, so for trick shot number 6, we're hitting forehand drives down the line. Gotta hit that cone, and the ball has to come off the cone. So no glancing blows, have to cleanly hit the cone, make the ball come off. Let's go. The really cool thing about trying out a new paddle by hitting trick shots instead of playing is that we hit way more balls, and it's kind of just like a drilling session. So if you ever have a new paddle you want to try out, this is definitely the way to do it.
Pick up a new paddle, you're so excited, and then you start just playing rec games or maybe your weeknight league. You don't get, like Shea said, not as many reps, and you don't really get the feel for it. You play one bad game, you're like, oh, well, it's probably the paddle. I mean, this is a much better way to get a good feel for it, hitting different strokes, forehands, backhands, everything.
Yeah, so true. In a game, you probably hit close to, like, I don't know, maybe 100 balls, but out here drilling, we've probably hit, I don't know, well over like 1,000 balls already. So
An hour and a half.
Yeah, what time is it right now?
4:07.
All right, we got 53 minutes to hit
The last
7, 8, 4 more trick shots. All right, let's see if we can do it. So Colton told me he wasn't that good at backhand drives, but this is a great way to practice. We're gonna hit, like, I don't know, maybe 100 balls right here. Bro, that was literally first try. He says, I'm not that good at backhand drives, and nails it. So for trick shot number 8, we're working on our resets. What that means, I'll be standing over here. I'm gonna drive a ball at Colton. He's gonna reset the ball into the bucket. He's gonna take a step back. I'm gonna drive it again, another reset, and then step back into transition zone, another reset. So 3 resets total. Keep going back every single time. All right, for level 9, we're getting super serious here. We're gonna be dinking back and forth. Colton's gonna lob me. I'm gonna run back between my legs, tweener the ball, hit the bucket. Doesn't have to go in, just hit the bucket. I am not excited for this one. We're gonna put a stop to that one. Move on to level 10. Sinking it into this tube. It's gonna be super tough. All right, we're gonna get these balls up and give you our final thoughts on this carbon. All right guys, so we did not make all 10 trick shots, so we will be giving this paddle away to somebody that has subscribed, and comments down below an idea for a trick shot for the next paddle review. Also shout out to Just Paddles for sending me this paddle. Whenever I send this to you, you get this dope case. If we open it up, it comes in this like little sleek paddle cover, and then we got the carbon paddle inside. So Colton, dude, did this paddle suck?
Did not suck.
Paddle did not suck. All right, that's good. I agree, paddle did not suck. It was quite solid. But this is carbon 1 16 millimeters, so it's a little bit thicker. So I mean, usually thicker paddles will give you more touch, but I felt like this paddle had a lot of pop to it. Would you say this is the best paddle you've ever played with before?
Great paddle. Probably more to your play preference. I'm more of a naturally power player. I'm a big guy. So I use a paddle that gives me a little more touch. This paddle was really solid. Might give a more controlled player a little extra boost in power. Like I said, ton of grit. You can literally hear it in the video.
Yeah, so you use typically use a Franklin and Ben Johns paddle.
Yeah, I use the Ben Johns.
So he said that this paddle has a little more pop than the Ben Johns paddle.
More pop.
But you feel like the grit would stay longer on this paddle.
Definitely, it's more textured and feels like it's it's deeper and I'd say more ingrained in the face. Yeah. So I don't see that wearing off nearly as fast as most gritty paddles. Yeah. It's the grittiest of the grit that I've seen.
I would say, yeah. So I've also tried out the Diadem Warrior. Pretty similar as far as like the grit goes. I do like the longer handle on it because I use a two-handed backhand, so easier to get my second hand on the paddle. I will say this is the spinniest paddle that I've ever tried. I noticed it on our serves. So we were trying to hit the balloon to begin with, and we were just ripping this ball. But we were able to generate so much top spin that every single one of those serves went in.
It was like almost like a ground stroke, but a serve. I mean, so much power diving over the net. Yeah. And you'd think it was gonna hit the back fence, but it's diving so hard, it'd catch that back line, not 6-8 inches in. Yeah. I typically use a Selkirk Invicta as my paddle. I will say this one feels very, very similar to it, but I felt like I had more touch. I felt like I could generate more spin, and I felt like I could hit the ball harder because when I did hit the ball, I was generating enough spin to keep it in play. I like this paddle a lot. I would say this is probably the best paddle that I've played with before. And I've hit with quite a few paddles. Pretty proud of this one, but unfortunately couldn't get all 10 trick shots, so one of you is gonna go home with it. By the way, if you want to just buy this paddle, they sell for like, I think $170, $180. I'll have a link down in the description. That link is an affiliate link, so I'll get a small kickback for it. But just so you know, Carbon did not send me this paddle, and if it sucked, I would have told you it sucked, but I think it was a pretty good paddle. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Word. So it's solid though, dude. Like I said, just for my play style, like I wouldn't I could probably adjust to it though. Like you said, it's got so much spin that like